member ma kwa bi Atinka TV so Ghana ni ejumi de said ye kai no and ye ma be di immigration ho enkomo ye ka immigration a dodo na akwantu mu ensam ye nim say Ghana for de akwantu no we ni super nye fort system na nye te ya no bi ape bi de afasere me kan ye de plane be see high na see ye ko Iran nipa be trumi ka be ka so mu ko Iran nya adeketo a enti see ye kon do see betu kwan de o see hu na akwantu ho nsam na ye ma ye ni ahwe United States of America US of A and send be fi ho ba ye nim say US obi a kondo ka loto yi ka ye ntwa ne gidigidi sa obi a kondo US nanso ensem bi a ye tete no ase ye de so bi to Ghana so ase Ghana ni kura pese okosua ade o kwa ye se ma nko bium nanse te se nooks for e de ensem bi ba sa obi kwa overstay o said ensam no e bebre and the experts for nakasa e ofia hiti ni omo entwetwe enkomo na peni ne ba be ka saying wono efri eye wise way immigration consults na peni e kana semi no oye paralegal specialist e immigration law emu wono enira Chris Alipui-Plunch. I've gotten it right?
Yes.
Akwaba.
Thank you.
Okay, and then you be on the straight. Into no share you can't international migration. Before Christ met twice, you can't say no. When say your favorite back or international migration lawyer, UK. It's not lawyer Fred, international migration lawyer Fred. On for media in the agro make us say oh share into a unia bako if you had no tino yen ba be din komo into no Chris here anybody US hon komo ya tetin sembi ye say as a Ghana for ye ya bani o se den ye ntimi nko eno hon sem no kre and as a hon sem let say
ampa metia hwefo no ne nkofo a omo support to djumadi and me the better just say sansem na mutie from the news no say there are preparations and now say concerns about banning Ghana from traveling to the US. Adia
omudi hun komo omunya ombe bani
yes
almost say
almost say student overstays will be from student overstays.
Okay
kind of student overstays na in for Omanya scholarship and also Omanya student visa, which is the F1 classification.
Okay.
Tenor of studying at Trim.
Okay.
Or Martina country beyond the expected stay.
Okay.
And to the no and a friend overstayers. No.
Okay. Into your fan say be a many student visa, many admission to any of the prestigious universities or US. Maybe I'm calling a master's, a 1 year program, and maybe you hire 2 years and 3 years. Say service and all do my expert na say my renew and my nya bibia na me da so te ho a e na kwakọ frefre san se bo nyina ba
ampa no kra
e na say Ghana for students almost we and we da so te ho oh okay
that's what the report na enya free Department of State no said there's a large number of students omo wi omo courses are omo da so te US on
na ne kan ye say no san na mpesa mo ba na dia senior na nka na musi student visa kura ye na mabiom ene waka say student visa na aka say totally wo ba ne say na dia no being fair to us ana
ampa question obisa no a question obi a bisa say identity students na overstay why should the country suffer no kra say o share visa policies na interview process na US Department of State am strict guidelines how to issue visa and then deny visas now Ocean student visa category now F1 no. It's the only visa that has what we call limited immigration benefit. Into no ukwa almost scrutinize ye and some more visa now. Into no we believe say Ghana government cry end to me and compel American embassy say on issue visa my way and that's on deny way. So for the Department of State to come out somewhere my blanket restrictions na asema Ghana Aban Kakra, no, or engage in discussion to make sure say there should be a way forward beyond that. Into no, and Ghana government the moment visa no.
Okay.
And Ghana cannot compel the US to give visas out to anybody apart from the students. So, into no, it's not in the interest of Ghana say bani the whole country.
Because the
from
student
entering
visa
the
no
United
more
States.
overstayed yeah. Money or more become because obi anshaw obi mfetu nkonko gina US embassy for so section chira my visa. It's no bone ben say dia pese me ko holidays bi ana say pese me ko ye ya. All right, yen share assemble konso no yen busa yen nyanentie say o more overstay na ye be deport see o more and the kaka ho. Let's see Ghana and penny for and US for no. How is the cooperation being done? Yeah, cooperate. And as I say, yeah, to train kakra. I want something to say.
Precisely. Yeah, penny for any US Department of State officers no more Ghana had no more anya meetings. I think that was 26th of June. Omo komu discuss it thoroughly how to address these concerns. And from the look of things, no, it's looking good.
Okay.
On our side, say. Honorable Minister, to me, in your more eco engage, so that they will find a way forward. And Ghana is considering these measures consideration of as a serious matter.
Okay.
We are trying to educate the public, especially student visas. Bearers, applicants. No, and I said, to be mindful of the U.S. immigration laws.
Okay.
Yes.
Yes, me that's so dear no be boom. Was it I think Tuesday or so there was one publication US embassy a day caution but say if you have a US visa so a US visa and as out to US you should make sure say you comply or mumra no odi be ye adwuma yenti no nsem and as ye nimra so ye suba na ye diti krom ha no eno an ye de tin krofa man so
eni de meka say imra so di no pa no wo hwe US or mine no na Ghana for ko mudi mraso pa compared to Ghana, but in many be who na ignorant because ignorant of the law is an excuse.
No excuse.
Be say who was student visa work or maybe who your internship or company while you are doing your studies and away we will set a first semester and a second semester and we will first year your internships that is where the problem starts from.
Okay.
Intino obi wo maybe or driver or temporary driver license because you're a student. No akonya traffic violation. One year ticket, 1 year.
Okay.
Or copy court your sanction no. Your sanction wa ube penalty. Ebi wo ha probationary sentence say okay, don't do this, don't do that for about 6 months. Oh yeah, we are and now violate these rules now. They will arrest you and then deport you. Into those cautions, some more we are. Now, it becomes what we call crime of moral turpitude.
Okay.
Misdemeanor.
Okay.
But then migration for power, those crimes will be used against you for deportation purposes because you are not fit to be in society. Any crime that is deemed turpitudious, no, you only panel to be comply with social norms. Any certain simple instructions.
Why drain
into the sana omuhuno into the remember no Ghana for no be students no overstays no most of them are not maybe I would say more violating any more committing any serious crime but just the visa overstay and trigger a consensus no.
Okay. All right. Yen sheba konso nansen bete romance scam ye defrauding crowd romance scam ana FBI for Santa Interpol yaba signal be na ye true. Do we think say you created that impression ewo US fotrim say Ghana ha no criminals ne nipa bi ensem fatani ye habo mo ewo krom ha you created that impression or outside ana?
Well, that I would say starting way back, so impression was for Nigerians, especially when it comes to international scams. But Ghana funny day, nanka ye nim sa. Now say na nyama say starting APP. We are here to study more about it to see if that's how the international community is looking at Ghana for now. Yenya is support say that's how Ghana is being perceived.
Okay. All right. Yes, so should I say, see, I yanentie. Yes, how the deportation. Mudi omunimu no. See, deportee obi aba. Na see, to say you Samuel Okuja to Ablakwa. Say, omo ebe deportee omo mebakra no for their dignity. And say omba ometimi emerge smoothly into the society. Into no say ye chomo kraba na say the details ema no. Ye fama. Ya to say ebe deportee obi a ye chu okwan ho a. yembusa ye tam one ye do ba so we dwapadio we the bank account to be ya abane dia deportation na ho something saying
ampa deportation e wo mu different awo be brave ye wo obi a ye first deportation obi owo ho maybe we violating immigration rules led to deportation process and if removal proceedings and you be court kan wasem say identify deporto now you will be so on kratakra the visa kokuta ISPI into almost say they have no recourse to the law
okay
you nyachi wapa the uba
okay
into difference no into those who have permanent residence and also omukuta some kind of legal status no omono they put them through what we call removal proceedings they have to go to executive office of immigration review to be heard why they shouldn't be deported now and no omufa lawyers now lawyers say they ebuomo but there are people also who doesn't have or do not have any legal status mind you we are talking about a country you need legal presence to be able to survive
exactly
until so need na that legal presence now you are vulnerable. Or counter law enforcement agencies, not to say police officer. That's the one to be the super. The next thing you see, ICE will come for you.
Okay.
Into those, I'm from ICE, which is a immigration customs enforcement.
Okay.
Task force from ICE.
Okay.
And they are everywhere.
Okay.
Now they even dress in casual like construction workers. Yes, they will just walk into any field, any construction field, any local working. Say maybe almost dying, maybe almost your routes to see the illegals working there. Those who are illegal, almost documents. Yes.
Skate.
Deportation process it depends on your status.
Okay.
And it depend how you be deported.
So bet me the bibia but it's okay. It's legally e be out ho but you maybe no aye na enye na do fast process na change na was e do ba. I don't know job padi na you nyina at me do ade ba.
Bet me yes arrangement no.
Okay.
I should push it while you are going through the process.
Okay.
While you say enkosi here at the end of the day no you have to go back home.
Okay.
It but those who don't have legal presence cry now omo na for more because documentation go money be until they don't have that right to court.
Okay.
Unless amunya access to immigration law, file maybe stay of removal, so that they can have access to court.
Okay. Okay. It's no say you deport you more about say na. To so more about deport you more it is over 100 be baby. Almost no or mine Ghana na your bomb hoka with the deportation. They say ye bomb hoka edi or more about and I say you as a bino and a year and I say send a net here.
Well, Ghana bind here on more and for who share a cabo more US government deporting Ghanaians diaba because US government no more budget for those things.
Okay.
They arrange and prepare for deportees to go back to their country. Ghana bind there. The only thing we do is say we make sure some conform with the Ghanaians. We identify them with their documents, identity documents or more just Ghana for Ansana.
Okay.
They will also make sure say there's a preparation where say Bema Ghana for war no. They go through the due process for deportation. Yes, Rambo style deportation now far one to
okay.
Ghana by any US government sign and those who maybe our legal rights be able to fighting the state, but only support and now only a resource to do so. Ghana by is looking into that. I'll bet to me arranging for certain provisions to help them fight their cases.
Nice
but we are cooperating fully with the US authorities to make sure the deportation is run smoothly. Yeah.
Okay. Into no ye brana so ye can say no ye nhwe said ye and Crawford romance camo ba na Crawford overstay wo hon de ka ka. Let's see what was the relationship between Ghana and US as we speak now.
Well, Ghana and US relationship as I speak today quite warm and discussions are ongoing. Diplomatic notes are being exchanged, and they are trying to, create what we call joint, very saying cooperation. They will find a mechanism to fight these overstayers, and also to re-engage Ghana back to its former status as compared to now. I hear say, yet to say, a romance comes to say Ghana and leading in some Ghana Ghana is working towards those things to ascertain the facts involved. Say no, Yabo Musubo say they are involved. No, they are all suspects until proven guilty. Into here to make us say Ghana is deemed to be a hub of those frauds.
For real, at least back you prove guilty back.
Yes, but no should not be idea to me
the image. Okay.
You see, though they say but when it comes to this type of issues now, we look at it critically and categorically to make sure we identify those people or the sources of those things. I bet me tarnish your image and then we rectify it in a way.
You perceive a first time traveler. And I say, on your first time traveler, crana, wa fa adwini bi se nyame tu kwan. Bibia emfa e wo krom ha no ma meeting be se me tu kwan. Obeko US. Procedure net saying then also be e be enya so kosua de any students visa de no to nche as a normal person be make kwa seeking for greener pastures. And then also obe apply for visa visits visa na say chemu kakra send it here.
According to the special when it comes to US now, there were visa categories but the most commonly applied one near B1, B2, which is a tourist, business, conference, medical, anything that you have to go for a short stay to come back. B1, B2 category, and if it's available. Now, they don't have any idea about those things, and I'll urge them to read about it. Okay, in the Department of State website now, visa categories know which one that you choose the one that applies to your situation, then you go and apply for it. But meanwhile, let me put this across more platform, any application system, and yet that user friendly. Individuals can just go there and do it. Yes, you can do it yourself, but the problem here is this: because we need to make application. Keep files, keep way, submit it. You don't have any record about it. 5 years of visa expire, renewal. Now, boldly. Inconsistent American based say inconsistency will lead to straight denial or absolute denial. What call 5 years? What visa? Information woman unkai. Waba ye new renewal. What the information is there tomorrow inconsistent to the previous one. Especially 10 years, 20 years, it will come back and
haunt you. Pastor to us, so 5 years ago,
exactly.
And I be
that's what the challenge is. And it's not that easy as compared to certain practices, because obey application one gets information now in UCC law, instrument application form will be described as instrument because you pay money, visa fees, and then you get the opportunity to book an appointment and then fill out the application and then submit. It is our form number submitting. It's a return for value. We submit information, expecting a value in return to your visa fees. Now, that information, based on that information, that's where you're going to be interviewed. Obi to me fill application or submit to be sent a question. That's what the challenges are. Now, there's a saying say you shouldn't go through a third party. That is correct, because there are people who have no knowledge about those things. Internal application form now. Did you do the application yourself, or someone else assisted you? Maybe someone assisted the company information in your not with their shower. If anything goes wrong now, they know that
and your personally,
they can contact that agency. Now, because of scan, you might be brave to know people choose to do it on their own, and when they hit the brick wall, they have no recourse. Maybe inconsistency can now lead to that denial. And paper now with the more members is limited. A matter of section 214B of the Act, just say today's decision cannot be appealed. You are unable to overcome an immigrant intent. Sometimes they tell you you don't qualify. The question is, how do one qualify? Maybe what we did be one will say, we could have a bank statement, we could have a company registration, we could have everything that is required, but still they tell you, say, you don't qualify. Now, there is no recourse to that. You cannot challenge or argue the denial under section 241B, 214B. But what you can do is to seek a review of the denial. Then you'll be given the information as to why you were denied. Maybe documents being called they verify, they see, especially bank statement, marriage certificate, and all those things. So those things cannot be done by the individual applicant. Or here, immigration law expert. I'll bet to me I seek a direct review. Someone who is an accredited representative. I'll bet to me establishing notarized authorization. I'll be representative. then those information will be given out because under Section 222F of the Immigration and Nationality Act, visa information cannot be given to a third party except the applicant or an authorized what do you call it? Practitioner on file. Number to me sign information. Then when you receive those information, they'll be able to check. Oh, this is a reason why I was denied. Then you can do reapplication. You cannot appeal. Under that law, it cannot be appealed. Need to be appealed. You have no right.
Into reapplication, let's start to be appealed.
You start afresh. But if you're lucky and you're able to raise a question of law to the Department of State, legal net, no one say no. Denial, no, though it's not appealable, no, but there is what we call fundamental violation under the law. No. Then they will ask you that, okay, resubmit application again. This will be considered under the U.S. law. Maybe they've said maybe probably the council did not go through the steps properly. Into Rebecca Sokoi. Go and reapply again, and then they will assign a new counselor who will review your case independently. Those are the processes people don't know about. So you deny visa now, they will tell you that you can reapply at any time. But then, what information are you going to put in to change your status? People have no idea. So they need a practitioner. Though agencies and visa consultants are not allowed, according to some of the research and some of the information coming out from the police and other places. But then some people need those guidance, education. So it's not that easy. And if you to book a date on the internet platform,
for
easy. The date is now in 2026 September.
As we speak now. 2026
September. But now I'm sure I do October.
And see, I say 25 years.
But then people are still booking dates within this year. So ask yourself how. You and I cannot do that because we don't know.
But the Yamu say
yes, you can assist.
Say, and come away, I wasn't kidding 1 hour needy because I couldn't show you so because a woman could you cruma. Said the National Day of Prayer and Thanksgiving, Archbishop Duncan Williams bomb pious said that she began a need to choir, no go for holidays. Woko jini ni nyese yako for greener pastures since that time nenye nriye inti Iran cry beko inti no say US nkomo ni edi Ghana fo edi nkomo yi ye bepa mre foforo ho na ye no wasi nkunya na ye nya time ankasa no kwa ne bebie phone lines no na yama omo hwen so omo questions bi ana so omo how bi a wadaroma wetimi abo inti ne nkomo no ebre na so inti de besi ha but to Ghana fofo omo tukwan e bi omo overstay omo mpese omo ko efutu adebe mo na ye mfa ne nkomo ni sia wi a with your kind permission na fa telephone number ba ko bi tu dwama me say bia obi hia nchemu bia na so obi hia mo bia na boa no e wo ho sa ma me nti no ye mfa efutu no ntwato
my Ghanaian some person to kwaya they should try and look at these law firms that are dealing with visa, consultancy in terms of guiding you, assisting you. No law firm can guarantee you a visa. Number one, and someone to me, guarantee. They just assist you to fill the form, guide you as to what to do, and then the interview. A friend interview synopsis. Questions are possible. Questions are likely that will come up. And now open two questions. And yes, you have to have a travel plan. Itinerary. What are your plans and where are you going to stay? How long and who will be or all those questions are about our application form. Now, advice you find someone who is knowledgeable in the industry. I'll bet my guide. And they should be also careful. There are people out there who are not, who are not doing this genuinely. They should also be careful. And secondly, Ghanaians should be reassured. Say there's a program that I saw with the YEA website. Say Ghanaians should be traveling abroad very soon in terms of job abroad. And that project now, if it should come in place, because most Ghanaians are and then there are other publications from different agencies. Some publications are falling victim to those scams.
Government to government, they are not just
a solid because they have direct contact with employers and they protect you. And they make sure training and media access to Ghana. I want to be here before you can do that. And that is a appropriate channel. So this say we are young guy who potential person who explore our ability to work outside now. You can test the project now.
Okay.
Why you know?
All
I
right.
think it's a solid one. Yeah.
Meda say your Plunch match your telephone number.
055-777-8890 and 0
Patrol
Five-
on the fast.
okay 055-777-8890.
Okay.
Second one here 057-777-8890.
Okay. Meda say ain't no a wise way immigration consults for and a match komo here Chris Alipui-Plunch. Wano enano pay yenene edin komo opinion kana semino wano a paralegal specialist immigration law eno no intino we de na chese be senior brother eno no because ono do international immigration lawyer ankasa a wono na nche bia kra wo ba be judge kra wo UK intino o hwe enano pay intino lawyer Fred enano pay unuakuma ewa ha ye chia intino nyame insha into for Chris ye da say ye be san so ehie biom why